Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura, and today is Flosstube, and it's Flosstube, my Flosstube number 32. It is July 28th. We are almost through July. Can you believe that? Wow. It's been a month. Oh, it's been a year. Let's just go there. It's been a year. Yeah. So I worked on a few things. I didn't get any haul. I did last week, and we'll talk a little bit about that, but I have another order into 123 Stitch, and I don't know when it's going to be shipped. It says the 27th or the 28th, depending. It's not a really huge order. It's 3 different patterns, and I just got the thread for one of them. So, yeah. And we have our coffee. Can't live without coffee here. Oh, jeez. So, last week was kind of a nightmare, and it didn't get much better. As you know, I had company last weekend, so on Tuesday they left. Then I had to go and take my daughter to the dentist, and she had to go back at least 2 to 3 more times in between all that. I didn't take her those times. I just took her that once and brought her home when she initially had it done. And then yesterday we had to go back because she needed more pain pills and to get her denture adjusted so that, you know, things weren't rubbing everywhere and she wasn't nuts. So, yeah, we did that yesterday. And Sunday, I had to work an extra day. They called and asked if I would come in. I said, yeah, not a problem. So, hey, if it's not a problem with them and my SSI and all that other crap, she said, I'll figure it out later. So I'm like, okie dokie. So, yeah. So we finally got all the outside crap done. So, yeah, I did some stitching, and I was more about this week about easy stitching, you know? Like one color stitching and that kind of thing. So, we'll just start right in, and it was a mixed bag of tricks, shall we say? Okay, so the first thing that I worked on, well, not the first thing, but I did a video on this, so we'll get it out of the way because it was such a little thing. This is Spot of Spring by The Drawn Thread, which I'll never order from them again, I swear. So I had made a video on this on Wednesday, I believe. And all we got done was a little rabbit. So there's one more thing here. Let's see. There is a G that goes right here, so that'll be the end of that. I know, I should just finish this. And I did find a charm that will go on this, because it was supposed to come with a, I don't know if you can see it. Whoops. It was supposed to come with a charm, but it didn't. But I had a charm in my stuff, and it's, here it is. He fell all the way to the bottom. So I'm just going to use it, and we're just going to finish this stupid thing because I'm really tired of looking at it. I'm mad at it. It's got like 3 specialty stitches that I just went right on by. So let me see if I can hold this up. There is a little itty bitty, crap, hang on. Gotta bend that back just so I can hang onto it. Okay, see, there's the little butterfly that I pulled out. I had a bunch of little tiny charms this size that I got to put on like scissor fobs and all that crap. Oh, shoot. Hang on. We lost the butterfly. Pick it up now, Laura, because Laura will forget. Okay. So, yeah, that's taken care of. So all I have to do is finish the little flowers. These flowers on the side here that I've made. where are they? Made different than the specialty stitch, and then attach that and do the G, and that's it. So, you know, I might get it done. That took like 8 months to do, and I'm using my own colors. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. Can you tell? I just work on it like very, very sporadically because I don't like it. Alright, let's see, what else did I work on? So when I went to the dentist the first time with my daughter, I worked on Miss Anna Ullman, 1873. Where are you? There we go. And it is by Lila Studios. I love this pattern. So I've got, okay, this is going to be divided into fourths, if you can imagine. So I've got all that done, and I'm starting on this wing thing. Am I going? It's wing thing on this side. So I've got like a quarter of it that I'm working on. And as you can see, if I can get it, this is the progress that I've made. And I'll have to go back and do the alphabet. It's not that involved. But this is a quarter of that. So there'll be more coming down. And this is on 14 count vintage country mocha, and the thread is 498. So it's a nice red. So yeah, I wanted to start on the bird and get it started. Yeah, so I worked on that, and I brought it home and I worked on it a little bit. Then, not making too much progress there, but I like it because, and see, here's the thing. I like it because it was a single color. I have like 5 single color things. I have the Linen and Threads, 17 and 2020. I have Anna Ullman, and I have Quaker Sampling 3, and something else. Oh, Pandemic. So there's 5. Sorry, there was something on my thing. So they're all single color, shall we say, and they're easy to just pick up and do. I've always liked this single colored thing. Okay, so the next thing that I worked on that day, is Rose Hips and Ivy, and it is out of the Sewing Club by Blackbird Design. I just love this. Just absolutely love this. So this week I worked on, let me get a hold of it. Didn't do too much, but it was enough. Got to get all my threads going in the right direction. I just left it in the hoop. It's a lot easier to see. So the week before I was working on this flower, and it's one of those confetti things, so every other color is a different color, or every other square is a different color. Yeah, no, couldn't handle that. So I came down here and I worked on the bowl, and I got it done. It's where the light color is. Where the light color is, that's 2 strands of one color. It's supposed to be Tutti Frutti, I think, from Gentle Arts, or no, not Gentle Arts. Who is it? Nope, I'm sorry, Saltwater Taffy from Weeks Dye Works. But I didn't use that, so I used 407 and 3023. And it is on 16 count Heritage from Picture This Plus. It's the green one. I just love this. Just love it. So I just work on it a little bit at a time, and you know, we might get this other thing done. I don't know. But it just was not a week to have confetti hell. No, it just wasn't. So I kind of steered closer to doing things that were single color this week, if you will. So, yeah, I can hardly wait for my next order to arrive. They're like single patterns, and then I bought a book, if you will. Like this one, you know what I mean? That kind of book. I didn't buy any books. I do want that book, and I saw it on something. It's supposed to be at Amazon. I've saved it in my wish list. And I don't know who it's by, but it has, like, you know how, I want to say Tiny Modernist did that one, and it was on black, and it was like 6 or 8 different patterns, you know, and it was all together, and it was beautiful. I mean, the colors were vibrant, like vibrant turquoise and yellow and orange and blues, and oh, it's just gorgeous. But anyway, the whole book has little sayings, and it may be by, I don't know that it is or it isn't made by Tiny Letters, but I'd have to look it up. Okay, so then I got into, yeah. So here we are at the single color things. I love this pattern. I just love it. I mean, I wish it was like 6 times as big as it was, because I just like working on it. It's on 14 count country French latte, color number 221 on DMC. But we are. Hang on, gotta find the side. All right. So this is, the pattern goes this way. So I've about accomplished half. I've got this much right here, just except for the lettering. Of course, you know, gotta leave that lettering for last, because that's what we do around here. So I worked on it for like, for like 3 days. And I know it's not perfect, and you know, I just can't find myself caring. You'll see what I mean. Hang on, I gotta get it out of this stupid thing. But, you know, for all that and the frogging, no, we're not frogging anything out. So, and I like that it's on this 14 count. It's so nice and so soft, and you'll have to forgive me about the, what do you call it, the crinkles. I'm going to fold it so that I can show you what I worked on, but then I'll show you the whole thing. So I finished this whole stupid little motif. I'd already, long ago, I had to straighten out this, so I got this all going. Well, the only thing that's wrong with this whole picture is that this is off by 1. And I didn't want to go back and take it out, because, yeah, no. So I finished that, and I'm just leaving it. I just don't care. You know, I'm the only one that knows it well now. You know it because I told you, right? But, so that's, let me see if I can fold this properly so I don't have to hang on to it really hard. Okay, so that's all that I've got done. See, I don't have the lettering across. So I may go back and work on some of the letters, but this is half. So if I can just get whatever's up there. There's a couple things above, as you can see. Where is the bird? There's a couple of motifs above the bird that I have to finish, and then I'll have that whole page done. So yeah, I like working on it because it's one color, but it's coming out, and I like to be able to work on the motifs, you know, some of the little ones, and then you go back and you do some of the big ones, and yeah, so I like that pattern, love it. So if I can find another one, this, oh, I forgot to tell you who it was from. Quaker Sampling 3 from With My Needle. So, and I don't know, it doesn't say, shit, hang on, you know, like designed by, oh, the original design by Ellen Chester. It says that right up at the top. But it's just absolutely stunning. I love it. It would have been pretty in blue too, but I was on the red kick. Remember, I have to have a red sampler? Well, we got plenty of those now. Oh, excuse me. Let me tell you. Some days. Okay, so the next little magnificent obsession that I worked on, I told you I was into solid colors this week. So I worked on the Linen and Thread Mystery Sow 2017, and it's free, so I'm just going to show you. You have to do this pattern here 3 times to go all the way across. Yeah, it's special that way. So, and we copied the whole thing. Yeah. If we ever get off row 1 or month 1, we'll have, I don't know how they expect you to do that in 1 month, because it's taken a hot moment. Oh, I put that back, dang it. And I'm doing this on, I don't know what I'm doing it on. Hang on, I'll look at that. But the thread is number 93, and it's a variegated 4 shades, 3 or 4, whatever. Shaded Blue by DMC. I love that color. So, and this, I think it is White Chocolate by Winchlet, and it started out a little bit stiff. Hang on. Trying to get my thread out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And it was one of those that I washed 3 or 4 times and ironed 3 or 4 times, and yeah, here we are. It's still stiff, but it's not nearly as bad, so I don't know what I did to it, but I couldn't get the pink to do that. Oh hell, we'll just hold it up this way. So, shit, of course not. Hang on, guys, there'll be a moment, because Lora is nuts. Hang on, we're almost there. It's got one of those screw top things. I like them because they fit in my my embroidery stand thing a lot better. Hang on, gotta get everything out of the way. We got thread, we got everything else. Okay, now maybe I can fold it. And it's gonna have a crinkle in it, but you know, it is what it is, folks. There'll be, I'm so glad I was with it. So, I've come all the way to the edge, and I got the center pole, the top of the center done. That looks like that. So, then I got to work on the things that come out the sides. Yeah. But I really love working with that blue. It's just sit. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the crinkling, but I've made it through. This is the edge of the first pattern, so then you just continue on, do it again, and do it again. Which is nice, but, you know, Laura's never going to finish this, but I do love the blues in this. It's just gorgeous. And I like working with the variegated fabric, thread, on these single color things. Now, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't used variegated thread for anything else, ever. So I don't know, you know, if you did all the leaves in one thing, that, you know what I mean, variegated. I don't know how that all works out. So I haven't gone any further, but this is all going to be on this variegated thread. So I worked, a couple of days, you know, a little bit at a time, because these little dooley bobs, they're kind of intense, but they're not bad. I mean, this and Pandemic, and so far, I should say, Pandemic and Pavane are all about on the same par. I mean, they're not like Death by Cross Stitch is such a solid piece of stitching, you know, everywhere. So, yeah, it's a moment. So, I worked on that. I gotta see what else is here. Okay, so, then, on, let's see. Okay, then on Thursday, I've written it down. I know, I'm going through this. It's just, I receive my thing all the time. It's so favored. I don't want to screw it up. This is Ann Thomas, 1854, by Hands Across the Sea. Oh my God. my life is complete. I now have Antons. You know, I might branch out into a memorabilia. Hell, you don't know what's going to happen. But you know what? I watched this YouTuber today, and she does nothing. I mean, she does other things, but her main focus, and don't ask me her name, is Hades. And she's showing, like, you know, I showed you the picture like this. She's showing me the picture, and I'm reading down here, and it says something about, you know, the size or whatever, and then it says full colors. And it's like 187 colors. 187 colors. No. Hello. No. So, as you know, I'm copying as I go, because we don't get very far, each page, so that I have a working color copy. These are all the colors. Love them, love them, love them. See, now this morning this thing looks pink. I give up. I think it's in the light one way or the other, you know. But when I'm working on it, it looks like a cocoa brown. Like somebody put cocoa. Anyway, yeah, we're not going with the Hades. 187. Seriously? No. Not only no. This is 16 count opal. 16 count opal from Picture This Plus. And it doesn't look a thing like opal. It's kind of pink, but it looks like a dirty pink. Now see, it's more closer to this color, if you will, because I got the window open over here. But when you're working on it, it just looks like somebody put cocoa over pink. Like cocoa powder over pink. Because it's got this brown modeling, but it's beautiful. I love it. So we're going with it. And it's Picture This Plus, and we're not changing it. I get so terrified when I see like colors like this. And then I try to go to 1, 2, 3 stitch, because I don't have an L&S. So I have to try to match it up. And I get really upset that I can't find a red or whatever. And this did not call for any particular color, but I'd like to know what the hell that color is. I guess if I read this thing cover to cover, it might say, but I don't know. It's just absolutely beautiful. The presentation is absolutely spot on. And Nicola Parkman. And what I like about her is that she is like out there. I mean, as far as she knows lots about these kind of things, she's my go-to. I mean, if I want to know anything about a sampler or the type or the style or whatever, I mean, she's got it all. She's a historian. And she puts these things together. This one, this is the only one I've gotten from Heaven and Earth, Hands-On Design. That it's very well charted. It's beautiful. You can see it. You know, it's just a matter of me doing it. I mean, it's just very well done and presented. And yeah, I'm impressed. This I'm impressed with. So, yeah, this is all I've got done. Yeah, we're still in the flower hell. But I couldn't look at, see, I just couldn't focus on where the next color went. It was like, nope, got to do something straight. So, you know, I'll try to get into my other stuff this week that takes 4 or 5 colors. And it is good for you. You know, I mean, as far as focusing and concentrating, but I can only do it for so long. And then I'm done. I for the day. And sometimes I'm too tired when I come home. Like yesterday, I tried to work on this. Yeah, after I'd driven my daughter to Leadville, and we had to make a couple stops, and it was like, I just cannot think about this at all. And I came home and finished my my beef stew, and then I turned around, because I had it in the crock pot, so when we got back from Leadville, I came home, threw it all together, you know, so that it was all thickened up and all that, and took it back to my daughter's house so she'd have it there. Yesterday, I felt like all I did was run up and down the road. Because I'd already run and done things. I went and did laundry yesterday and 9 million other things. Okay. Back to cross stitch. Yeah. Some days. Molly's in her incognito. She won't give up that damn blanket, I'm telling you. I put it on the chair. She sleeps on it on the chair. So the next thing that I worked on is, yeah, I'm beginning to like this, but it's just taken I'm having a slow start on this. This is Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. Got to work on a long dog once a week at least. We might never ever finish them, but we're going to work on them once a week for the rest of our lives. Always. Or for right now. So, I'm still in this little corner. I haven't even reached this part. So yesterday, like I said, I was tired, wanted that single color thing. This is done on 16 count. Hang on. 16 count Regency from Picture This Plus. And the thread color is 34 from, oh, that is pretty good, close. Now just take it down a notch, and that's the actual color. So it's like a dark magenta. Oh, I love this thread. Oh, it's beautiful. So, yeah. So, I was tired. Could you tell? So I didn't have to frog too much out. Just one or two little tiny things. But I did get the bird done. So I'll try to... Whoops. Sorry. I'm showing you on the back. Isn't that special? So, yeah. I will keep on going. I can't do this. This is too boring. So we're just working on the pattern. It's right up there with letters. I cannot go one stitch right after another, all the way across, all the way back, all the way back across, all the way back. No, it just drives me insane. So I just take it a little, I'll do like that much, and then I'll quit. It just, yeah. So, and I am using my loop method on my thread. So, and if anybody wants to know, this is kind of a green color. It's like a, when I'm working on it, it looks like mint. But it's like a pale green with some real pale green modeling in it. But I think it's perfect with that magenta. It's just gorgeous. So, one of these days, this will be a gorgeous piece. Yeah, one of these days. And you know what, guys? That is all I've worked on this week. Is that enough? So, yeah, I mean, I worked on Quaker sampling for 3 days. 3 days to finish that one motif. I was like, okay, because I kept having to rip it out. I wouldn't get it right. And then I couldn't figure out what was really wrong until the end. And I was like, we're done. So, yep, I've got an order coming from 123 Stitch. It hasn't been shipped yet. Maybe it'll be shipped today. I don't know. But I'm kind of excited about it. I did get a Biscornu, so we'll see how that goes. And I got the one I want. It's by Teresa Kogert, I believe. It's the Flanders Field. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah, whether I'll get that done or not, I don't know. We'll see. So that's going to be my focus once I get it, to see if I can make one of those. And then I might get other patterns. But if I can't put it together, we're totally screwed. And I also got the other Blackbird design book. And it's the Christmas one. And I don't know what it's called. But it's got the Christmas garden, I think. Or Welcome to Christmas, something like that. I can't remember how it was written, but that's the one I wanted to do. But I didn't get any threads for that because it was just, no. I don't know that it was even listed because it is what it is. So when it gets here, I will get it. But that's the one I want to work on. And it's for Christmas. And there's other Christmas patterns. Everybody knows that book. It's probably been out, I don't know. I don't know when it came out. I don't know if it came out at market. I have no idea. Or aftermarket, you know what I mean. Like, for the Christmas stuff in July, I don't know. But I think it's probably been out for a year or so. But I loved it. And there's another one that I want that has, what do you call them? Strawberries. Yeah, so I don't know if this one has strawberries or not, but I like it. And I bought like a couple big pieces of the Winchlet Country Line, like I had. I don't have it right here. Winchlet Country Line. I think it's either mocha latte or just latte. I know I didn't get any more of the darker one because it's too dark for me. And unless I'm going to do a specific piece, and I don't have anything specific. But yeah, I think I got 3 pieces of fabric so that I could use it for various smaller projects. Just because I like that color, and I think that once in my brain, this is a plan. Plans don't work sometimes. If I were to sew something small, I could tea or coffee dye it, afterwards. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how that all works out. And then I got another one. It's called Hibernation Day. And don't ask me who makes it. I have no idea. But I liked, it has a bunch of words on it. And it's kind of skinny thing. Again, skinny things. I haven't really worked on that other skinny thing that I'm supposed to be working on. I liked it, and then I got it, and I don't know. Maybe it was the white that turned me off on that. ABCs by Jardin Privé. I don't know. I'll get back to it. But, what was I saying? So this one is kind of a long and skinny thing, and it's kind of written that way. And the other one I want is long and skinny, but it's the ones that talk like reindeer this or that, or Christmas dinner, or turkey, or something. I can't remember who does it. And when I see it, I went, yep, it's those. But y'all know that pattern. I can't remember. I want to say that Aaron the Martini Stitcher did that one. But I might be wrong. It might be Robin from Lady Robbins. I love Lady Robbins and Aaron the Martini Stitcher. They're my favorite people. I love listening. Oh, and I was watching the Married with Stitches, the 2 guys. Oh my God. I never laughed so hard in my life. I swear. It's like, after it was one of those videos where you got done and you was like, now what was it they showed us? But they did show a lot of stuff, but that they were working on, but they are just hysterical. And I guess I just needed to laugh because I laughed through that whole video of theirs. If you can catch it, go watch it. It was pretty good. So, I have no plans, as usual. No plans. We're not a planning plans because plans just don't work. But I will try to work on some of the other things that have more than one color. It seems like I worked on a lot of single color things. I guess because it was easier and there's so much going on, and I don't know, it seems like in the wintertime or in the fall when it's not as busy at work, I can concentrate easier on things, and do the multiple color things. I don't know. But I want to keep working on Thomas. I love it. And I love these bags. Get yourself some bags. They're cheap. They're like 20 bucks for, I don't know if I got 30 for 20 bucks. But they're cheap and they're durable and they're heavy duty. They're wonderful. Because I'm not about to spend the same amount of money on a pattern as I do on a bag. Because that won't work for me. People collect bags and all that. Each to your own. But you won't see me doing it because I need things in my life to be durable because, I leave them sitting somewhere or I've got them in a basket somewhere and they need to be durable. I don't want them to get dirty. See, I would never be able to use it as a project bag because if I hauled it around, it'd be filthy. So I'm the durable girl. They're beautiful though. They're absolutely gorgeous, but I am not that person. Oh, jeez. Other than that, I think that's about all I have for today. I've rambled on long enough, so we'll see what next week looks like, or this week coming up, and how things go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Molly says hi. She's barking at her buddy, because her buddy, evidently, they've left, and somebody comes and visits the dog, you know, to feed him and all that. And then all day long, that dog does nothing but frickin' bark. I just cannot believe it. It's outrageous. So, she has to put her 2 cents worth in. Hey, Molly, what are you doing? Are you mad because I yelled at you? She's just being a poop. Anyway, Molly says hi. Molly says bye. Have a good day, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Tuesday and a good rest of your week. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe.